Yo. Once again, we back. This is with Just Messengers podcast. I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, we got my dog Seth on the boards in the building. Yes, sir. How y'all fellas doing, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. How about yourselves?
It's pretty good, man. We was Vday weekend.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Happy Vday to all the lovers out there.
Valentine's Day, happy heart day to everybody out there, you know.
Love to see all the black love on the TL, man. I
Show
love to see it.
Man. Show love, spread love, man.
Yeah,
For
man.
real. It's a lot of love going on, man.
A lot of love. A lot of funny love going on, too. But, you know.
Damn, not the funny love, man.
Yeah, man. We embracing all of that, though.
Damn.
But mainly the black love. I love seeing the black love on the TL, man.
That's what's up.
I feel like I ain't seen the sun in 14 days. I'm ready to see some sun.
Yeah,
It's just been a dark cloud over us for about 2-3 weeks now, man.
It really has. It really has. And one night, you remember, were you outside when it was like real foggy outside?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was
That
leaving
shit
work,
was,
nigga.
That shit was weird,
My
bruh.
fog
Like,
lights wasn't really doing no
that shit
justice.
that was like a different type of fog, bro. Like, I was on Ashley Phosphate, and it was like I couldn't see nothing past my lights. Like, like it was really
it was real.
foggy. Like I couldn't. Yeah, I was
Dense
like,
as
dog,
fuck.
that shit weird, bro. Like, nah, like I was on the interstate, like driving. I was driving slow as hell, like that.
Because you don't know what you can run
Yeah,
into.
that fog different. And then at nighttime, like or around here, like it be deers and shit on the side. Like one of them niggas might hop out that bitch. Like that shit was different that night, dog. But yeah, we need some sunlight, bro. We need some sunlight.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm looking at the shit, and it don't look like we gonna get no sun until what, Tuesday maybe, and then even so it got clouds, but it's supposed to be all sunny from Saturday through next Wednesday.
Y'all believe in Groundhog's Day and like the groundhog shit?
I don't know. What you think?
What did the groundhog see a shadow this year or something?
I think he did.
So what that mean? That mean is what, more winter?
If he see it, it's shorter. If he don't, it's gonna be longer.
I don't know, man. I don't know what that nigga seen like a couple weeks ago, but we've been going. Our weather been kind of up and down, man. It be raining, then it be cold and raining, then it. I don't know, man. No sunlight, no nothing. Shit just weird.
Shit is weird. I tell you, it's been like that for like 2-3 straight weeks, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, man. I don't know.
Harp. Hey, Mike don't.
No, I don't.
Harp,
I don't
man.
believe in that shit.
You don't
bro.
believe in that shit, bro.
I want to see. I want to see a hurricane in the wintertime, and I'll believe that shit. That's what I want to see. So y'all telling me that they doing this shit during? What sense would that make? They don't want to expose themselves. That's what you telling me? I'm just asking.
Oh, nah, we going somewhere else, Sam. We got to chill, man.
5G, huh?
Nah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Shout out to Kerry Hilson for that one. I don't know, man. That shit's hilarious. I don't know, man. I guess I just got to see more. But, I mean, you do make a point, though. They don't want to make it obvious, so. You believe in that shit, bro?
To a certain extent.
Certain extent? Okay.
It's
okay.
controlled to. It's a truth. It's a truth. Yeah, it's truth to everything.
It just gets carried down the hand.
Yeah. It's controlled to a certain extent.
Okay.
They got a satellite. They got satellites in space that will literally pop your tires right now from a satellite.
How?
That's old technology. They had that up in like
But how?
2012. You ever watch the military channel or the military network?
Not really.
You should. You should, bro.
I
There's
got
a lot of stuff that's in your face that you wouldn't think is there, but it is. Oh, they have the technology to do it all.
I got a YouTube that one. Yeah.
Just look
I believe it,
that's
though.
old technology. That's old technology. Think what they're on right now. That's all I'm saying. They're cloning people. I know that. They ain't cloning my boy Kodak though.
Yeah, Kodak ain't no clone.
Kodak ain't no clone, man. All right, we got a lot of shit we got to cover, man. So, apologies for last week. We had an episode recorded last week, but due to audio issues, we couldn't put it out. So,
Little quality control.
yeah, quality control, man. We want to make sure we put out the top tier quality for y'all boys, man. So we apologize for that, but we back on and we good now. So, man, we got to start out with this Gorilla Glue girl shit, man. So we done lapped over, her recovering. But my question is, do you think that this was like some money grab type shit?
No, I don't think it was. I really don't think it was a
They're
money
saying like
grab.
she verified now. She got management
I mean, well,
info
well,
in the
shit
bio.
Like that is like, all right, like I can't. I just read somewhere. I read somewhere. I think it was last night or early this morning that she's donating a large portion of her GoFundMe haul. Like she's donating that shit to a fund for reconstructive surgeries for people. So it's like, I mean, she put the money back somewhere. Like it's not like it's like a all 15 minutes of fame type shit. But it's like, I guess like we in a different era right now. Like people gotta get on where they can get on at. Like, if she gonna in a position where she can get like some features or some shit, like I don't know, features or bookings or something. Like you say she got management, right? Mm-hmm. So if she got management, it's like, maybe she got a plan to, elevate from it or something. You never know, man. Like we in a different time right now though. Like people get on different scenes for all types of different reasons now. So I don't know, man. I just know that whole situation was odd to begin with to me, like just the whole Gorilla Glue thing. But I don't know, man. I can't. That's all I can really say. I don't know.
I mean, I look at it like this, man. First of all, I didn't understand why Gorilla Glue had even put out a statement. You see what I'm saying? Like
that was where they lost me at. Bro.
Like, bro, like the shit is clear on the bottle. Like
you don't get that in the hair care like section.
Yeah, you don't. So you have to go out your way to go get that shit. And it says like skin and eye irritant or some shit. Yeah, skin and eye irritant. Everybody knows that hair is just like the skin. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take care of both. Like they're both delicate, sensitive to the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, like those are the most sensitive things on your body. So at the end of the day, I don't understand how you go out your way to put that shit in your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, what even made you do that? I felt like she was trying to do some experimental shit, and that's where she fucked up at.
Yeah.
Nah, the aftermath of this shit, like, I'm not donating to no GoFundMe for you being stupid, bro. Like, I'm already wearing them shit anyway, so it's hard to get some sympathy and some money out of me.
Right. I mean, I didn't donate. I don't, like you said, like I don't really trust niggas with GoFundMes like that, especially 2021. But I don't know, man. I guess her situation is like you said, like she probably doing some experimental shit and got to where she's at. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, like I'm not donating to no GoFundMe though, but apparently she came up off it though. She donated like 20 racks. She donated like 20 racks from her GoFundMe.
So how much did she raise?
I'm not sure because she didn't pay for the procedure. The procedure was like 12 racks and she didn't even pay that. The dude did it for free. It was a black dude did it in Beverly Hills. So
I don't know, man, but it's good to see that she's healthy now. I did see they try to bring up some bullshit with the doctor who did the procedure. Shout out to him, black doctor.
What did he say?
They just trying to bring us some extra shit, like he was cheating on his wife or something.
That has nothing
shit.
to do with nothing.
You know how the
That's
TL
weird.
Go.
Like why we?
That you know how to
no,
you know how
that's
that you know how people
like. What do that mean? What that got to do with him helping this girl? Like what do that?
I'm sorry, but this just shows you how immediately how a black man comes to save a black woman
and get tore down
immediately. He did this shit for free too.
He did it for free. Like I said, the procedure
donations.
was like $12,000.
He said, "I'll just take care of it."
No, go ahead, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
Tear the black man down, man.
Think about how established you have to be the discipline it takes to be a surgeon is incredible, bro.
Yeah. It's a lot of hard work, dedication, and like you say, discipline. Like they just don't just wake up and be surgeons, bro.
No, you have to go to damn near a decade of school for some
like,
shit like that. Even more. Yeah, 12, 14 years.
And still learn after
I didn't think this shit was gonna come out, to be honest with you.
He apparently, from where I was reading up on it, like he created like a special serum to put in her head
that'll just lift it
to loosen the glue up and so they can wash it out or whatever. But yeah, like he invented some shit to help this girl, and we talk about
Super black man.
This nigga is a super scientist on the low, like, and we talking about infidelity.
What we talking about, man?
What we talking about? Nigga might have created a whole new serum to help people with shit in their hair. Like this nigga just created some shit. We talk about infidelity. Like, I just don't get it. Like you see, like it be the small shit that people wanna, talk about. Like I don't get it, man. That has nothing to do with nothing. You know it's an ex that leaked that too. You already know. I can deep dive further on that, but I'm not gonna leave it alone. Shit nasty, man.
No, listen, that shit was hilarious. But salute to her, man. We ain't really gotta stay too long on that shit, but it's good to see that she's doing better.
Yeah, she got this shit out of her head.
Like, I hope she don't try to take no legal action against Gorilla Glue because you will not lose that. I mean, you will not win that. So leave that alone. And people know if it's not in the hair care section, don't fuck with it. Like, I feel like a lot of times, I don't know if it was you had mentioned it, but somebody said they feel like she probably did that shit for clout or like to just get attention. But nothing's too far fetched now with social media. People do wild shit for attention.
No, I said like that whole situation just was bizarre to me. Like even when, like you said, like how the Gorilla Glue brand even like dropped a statement. I'm like what's going? Like what is this, man? Like this shit was not supposed to go this far, but it is what it is.
So speaking of Vday, man, what was probably the worst gift that you seen on the TL this week, bro? Oh, given to a man. I seen this chick dress up some bodega gifts and like a bouquet, bro.
What do you mean by bodega gifts? What you mean?
Corona Light.
Oh man.
Remember that post? It had like some
like them little cheap ass, like the nigga had 2 Heinekens and a Pringles can in there. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Exactly.
What is this? I haven't seen nobody get one of those. Like I actually saw some good gifts getting.
Fellas, you gotta love yourself, man. Don't be getting no regular shit like that.
What I seen personally, like I seen some good gifts given out. Like I seen niggas getting jewelry, niggas was getting rings and chains and shit. Like, one nigga got some sneakers and some cash. Like I'm with it, man. My fellow kings getting uplifted, man. Because we don't get it like that. So we gotta get it when we can get it.
What's the highest type value gift you think you would want?
Highest type value a woman can buy me. I don't know, man. I asked for this Louis bag last year for Father's Day, and I didn't get that shit at all. I just put out the universe like I wanted this Louis shoulder bag. I didn't get that shit at all. Like niggas is just like, damn, like some shit like that, like like a little. Like a nice little bag or something I could put some stuff in, or a chain or something. High value type shit. Like we talking about that. Like I buy everything else on my own though.
I feel you. I would say a MacBook.
Yeah, shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
a MacBook. You invest some bread and that give me a MacBook. I know you really love me. Facts. That'd be some shit. That'd be some shit that I would want. I'm definitely fucking with some shit like that. I think there was another one I seen. They had asked, I think it was like some Old Spice socks and underwear.
They make socks?
No.
Oh, you said Old Spice and I'm about to say what? Either way, like nah.
Wrapped up in like red Valentine's Day like ribbon and shit like that.
Shitting on niggas, man. Niggas been renting rooms out. I see niggas renting rooms. Niggas been renting whole like little condos out for their girls.
Airbnbs. As they should,
As they should. I seen, a couple trips being taken. I just hope the gifts is the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but you say, they say that's a woman's day.
All right. They keep thinking that shit they want to. I'm telling you, bro, we changing.
It be somebody out there willing, innit?
Changing the narrative, man. How they say it? What you won't do, someone else will. So, somebody gonna pay that fee. Somebody gonna pay that fee, man.
I think it would just be more so just a thought, though, to be honest with you. I think a lot of that shit, if you just know your person, because the question I keep seeing all the time is like, what should I get a man for Valentine's Day? And it's just
you
like,
should know this man. Like,
you should know this man. Unless he like super difficult to get something for, like you should know what this nigga.
Now
Want.
there are exceptions. Now it is people who like literally do buy everything for themselves. So it's like, what do you get people like that? You know what I'm saying? Like you want to get them a new set of like headphones, but they just bought the AirPod Pros or some shit like that. Or
Bro, that's the best gift you can get anybody. I don't care.
AirPods?
I'm putting that number one.
AirPods?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm putting that gift number one.
Yeah.
That is the best set of headphones all time.
Nah, them shits are elite, bro.
Them shit's elite, bro. Like they should really put you in the fucking zone.
I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I had a pair of Flam AirPods, and then I got a pair of real AirPods. It hit different, bro. Like it really do.
Oh, so you got the joints that I had posted on Twitter that one time.
I had the Air Vibes. I had the Air Vibes.
Who got you some Air Vibes, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I caught them out the barbershop one day. Like I was just thinking, I need some headphones.
Wow.
I need some headphones, like like I was
Low
thinking,
type of quality.
Yeah, no, I just needed something to put on my, it's like listen to some music. I was in the barbershop, there was a bunch of kids in there yelling. It be like that sometimes. You grab the Air Vibes, quick 20. You know what I'm saying? It was a quick 20.
Oh yeah, you got your money's worth for sure.
I got my money's worth. Like but I got a pair of AirPods now. So
yeah, AirPods is definitely the best headphones, man. That you could. And like if you got certain apps, shout out to Hulu. So like they got this thing called spatial audio that AirPod like introduced. Certain apps have it too. So I could be watching Hulu, right?
Right.
Like a lot. Say I'm watching a football game. That shit really is surround sound.
And you can play like
in your head, bro. Like, but I ain't talking about like if I was to move my phone, right? Say I had my phone right here, right? It would sound like it's coming from over here. If any direction that I turn my head, so like I can have my phone like right here. So say like I turn around,
yeah,
it'll still adjust to being like you could like I'll look right here and my phone right here,
right.
And it'll look like the sound is coming from right here. I can look right here and it sound like the sound coming from right here.
That sound hard.
That shit hard as fuck, bro. So it's basically like, and you can see like the little animation, and it's like they got the sound coming from like off the head right here, right here. Like that shit is raw as fuck.
Yeah, look into that.
Hell yeah. I know Hulu for sure got that audio feature on there. So like I'll literally just have like a game playing, and I could be looking in any direction, and it'll feel like I'm watching the game like right here. That shit is crazy what they do with this technology, dog. Like
that shit sound hard.
That shit hard as fuck, dog. That's why I say shout out to Apple, man. They get it right with their headphones. The chargers, y'all could be a little bit better with that. That's another conversation for another day.
Shit,
but
are they even putting? I heard they're not even putting chargers with the phones no more. Right?
I heard that. I haven't got a new one yet,
Where
though.
the hell they even get that logic from, though?
It's
like,
stupid as fuck, bro. Make you spend more money.
I need to buy a new phone.
You need to give me a new charger.
Give me a new charger, bro. Like that's not even. Why are we even like
Especially the fact that them shit don't last long.
They don't. So it's like, why are we doing this? Y'all got bread, bro. Give me my fucking charger, bro.
You know how that shit go, bro. Stingy with their fucking money, man. All these motherfuckers, man, like it's just they always gonna find some way to get some money, whether it be Apple, whether it be Microsoft, like all these companies, dog. All these fucking companies.
Burn
dog.
it all down, man.
Burn it all down, man.
Burn it all fucking
Speaking of, we're gonna talk about the AKA syndrome of this era. The nigga I call syndrome. What do you think about this Elon Musk shit, man? This influence that he got going on within like stocks, and did he ever get on Clubhouse with Kanye like he said?
The shit with Kanye ain't come yet, but he was on Clubhouse before though. He was on Clubhouse. That was like last week.
Did you catch it?
I didn't listen to it live, but I listened to it on YouTube.
What you
man.
think?
Like, I feel like the people who were in the room with him, man, they weren't even talking about nothing that. If you're in the room with like, if you have a conversation like with like people of his type status or his type of wealth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the conversation should be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should be it should be an informative conversation. I just feel like they was just asking him stupid shit. Like it wasn't no. I didn't leave that conversation like, damn. Like you said, I kind of know what's going on with this nigga. Like it was more like, it didn't really. The conversation wasn't really like that. It was more on some $1 million or dinner with Jay-Z type shit.
So I will say I did cop some Dogecoin. I got it on the Dogecoin. So What y'all think, man? Where y'all think the trajectory of this shit gonna go,
We're
man?
We're gonna ride this shit out.
Ride it out. Just hold on to him
until we get all the way up there.
Down, Mike.
I got you.
I'll let you know when. But I'll
all right.
let you know, bro. I promise you, I won't leave you behind.
I got you. Yeah, I copped some on Robinhood the other day, man. So I said, man, let me get in on this shit, man.
We're gonna ride this shit out, man. Till we in the clouds. Till we in the in the universe, man. To the moon, right, sir?
To the moon, baby. To the moon.
So this is the cryptocurrency that y'all really like. Y'all really got a strong belief in.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's just Doge, though. I mean, I believe in crypto because that's where money's headed. The 10-year inflation rate on the U.S. dollar dropped from the Fed, so that means that the dollar's going to depreciate at a plummeting rate this year.
And the highest one is Bitcoin, right?
Bitcoin. Is
that's just like what, 40K?
Not 40K.
It went up to 48. It's holding at 42 the last time I checked.
And they saying that's gonna be what, 400,000? Like that's what they projecting that shit to go.
That's what they projecting. My dumb ass sold I bought $500 worth.
And when did it first came out?
2016 or something like that.
Like 07, 08.
08, something like that. And I watched something on Netflix, and that's when I wanted to go buy it.
Can you cash out? Can you like cash out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cash out.
So like if you would have bought it in 08, 09, you would have had like 100 shares that's worth.
I was talking about this people who got accounts that they can't get into. They got
thousands and millions of
like it's this
money
dude
in that shit, and they can't even get in.
It's this dude. He locked out at like $200 million.
He had multiple accounts.
Yeah,
and that was one of them. He can't even get in.
I just read somewhere it was somebody who tweeted that they got into one of your old accounts. They had $77,000 worth of crypto and they shit.
Okay. That's nasty. I think I have a heart attack if I couldn't get in my shit.
Thing is, I knew about that shit back then, but I didn't think nothing of that shit. Like, for one, like, who even created that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's from some unknown people. Like, so I don't like that shit. Just crazy how that shit took off. So that's why, like, when I see people like talking about the Dogecoin shit, I'm like, like they call it a meme coin. Like, I don't. It's history in this shit. Like,
is this all digital or is it actually like an actual coin?
It's digital.
It's all digital. But like I said, man, we talked about this even back in like 18, I think. When Nipsey went over there and he had this like YouTube special on and everything, that's when I knew I needed to take it seriously. And I had just sold mine to like do something with the money. But I knew that when the Europeans and like the Netherlands and Amsterdam, all of them, when they start using that stuff, normally they created most of the currency in the ways that we go about doing most of this business that we do. So when they start using it, it's just a telltale sign that it's going to be backed in real money. It's going to be valuable at some point. So you can invest now and be one of the few to start up with it and end up winning big like people are doing right now, or you just sit back and just wait and be a consumer. Yeah. That's the way I see it. Like right now, this is the gold mine era for this stuff. Like this is literally like the 49 era for us. This is a new money. This is a new currency. So, I mean, I see it as being so. Where are we moving to? We're not going to have paper money anymore. They don't even want to because now they're going to say, oh, it's going to be contaminated. You can carry viruses on it and all that other bullshit.
I still think paper money will be here for a while.
It'll be here for a while, no doubt. But by the time that we grown and old, digital money will be king. Think about how everybody.
You think in our lifetime or after our lifetime?
I'm thinking as fast as technology develops these days, I'm thinking it'll be in our lifetime, but we may be old.
Yeah, we'll be old.
But
it'll be starting to phase out.
Think
like,
about over the
older,
last, like I can think back before I had a child to now.
They've been trying to do it for a while though, but now it's just it's at an accelerated rate now. Like
an accelerated rate because they're probably planning on changing a lot of things as far as infrastructure and the way we do things. So this is going to be one of those new world advantages as far as having crypto.
I read some shit where they talking about pulling the plug on the 3 credit bureaus and all. Like,
well, I mean, they've already been breached. So what's the point of having credit bureaus when people can hack your shit and do what they want? Seriously.
Hey.
And you always at the disadvantage, and you got to pay for that. You don't get any better. Like, seriously, things are going to change, but Like if people like Elon Musk keep getting up there in power, and there's going to be drastic changes because they want to revolutionize the way the world works, and I'll embrace it as long as we all got a fair shake.
With shit like that, do you feel like it's all in good spirit though? Like when you got like billionaires who don't like just these.
Somewhat.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like
they're obviously in it to profit.
Do you think it's for the betterment of everybody though, or do you think it's like?
Well, it'll help even that playing field. It will, but
as
long as there's money, it's going to be corruption. There's going to be,
Dude, so that's what I'm trying to get to. Would you trust that corruption more than what we used to now, or what? Like
I don't trust any of it, but that's just the way the world works, and I know that money is. I mean, we live in a capitalistic country. It's born and raised here. Cash is king here. Everybody say they love Jesus, but really they love green. They all say they love their God, but they really love green. That's all this boils down to. Everybody loved the person with the nice car. It's a well-known fact. These are notated things. People like to see pretty people with nice things and all this other shit. They love that. That's how we base things in this country. That's how we place people's value. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is how we do it.
Status.
That's why America is the way it is. And crypto is going to be that next thing. So whoever has the most crypto is going to be king of that. Whoever has the most infrastructure is going to be. That's just all it's moving to. Elon Musk is now the new player. Anyone who can build an internet company or build, what do they call it? Grassroots mobile web companies is probably going to be the next Bill Gates and a big thing. And that's just the truth.
Damn.
Why not invest in it? We seen it, like you've been playing the stocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been seeing this over the last 3 weeks. I've never seen anything like this, bro.
Yeah, I don't got too many. I don't do the options and shit like that. I just like buy my shit and just watch it grow.
You've been making gains. If you've been invested, you've been making gains.
Yeah.
I'm sure. These companies are just all
I want to learn that option shit, bro. To be real
it's
shit.
not that difficult.
Yeah. You really got to keep you got to be very attentive.
You got to be attentive, and you got to be able to sit down and look at that shit.
I'm talking about like every 30 seconds type shit.
It's too late. It's the anxiety that's involved with it is too much for me. That's why I never
High risk, high reward type shit.
I should risk more and put more of my money in, but it's just too much anxiety while I'm watching that stock. Like I just know.
And you got to have a lot of shit set up.
It can plummet just like that.
I feel you.
Your money changes.
You got to set certain marks and shit like that. Yeah.
Set your limits and stuff and make sure you can keep some bread. But I mean, it's still just.
But shout out my boy Josh Griffin. Like he do that shit. Like when you want to holler at Josh, he'll probably. I know he do like classes and shit. He don't charge much, but holla at Josh. He like A1 with that shit. He'll get you right for sure. I see him post. That's all he posts on his Instagram story is people like getting on with him and shit like that, learning, and he real good with that shit. And I know because yeah, like, and I know.
I've always been hands-on and learn shit myself.
Yeah.
There's good people out there that will teach you.
Yeah. He showed me a little bit during the pandemic, and I'm talking about early in the pandemic. I went over to his house and shit, but then he started to make it make a profit off it, and I'm not mad at it. Like, so he actually do classes and shit now. So I was sitting there like, damn, dog, like this really is a lot. Like he got the whole setup. Like when I went over there, I'm sitting there like taking notes and shit. Yeah, like it's not hard, but you do have to pay attention to like exactly what you're doing. It's not something that you can walk away from a long period of time. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see. I just wanted y'all thoughts on what y'all thought about this Dogecoin and what it was going to do. Elon Musk seem to have a lot of influence on this. No, like I told you, I text you, no one man should have all that power, man.
Right.
Just seemed like when he said some shit, that stock just shot up. Just shot the fuck up.
Yeah.
By a tweet now.
But it's been going both ways though, because he's been tweeting and it dropped, but for the most part, it has been going up though.
It helps him and it helps the little man.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking Elon. I like him right now. Like I like this dude a lot. He's moving different than most of the billionaires I've ever seen.
Bro, I tell you what, I fuck with that Tesla, man. That car is fire.
You like the car?
That car is fire, and I'm not a big car person, bro. I'm not a big car person, but that bitch is fire. I would fuck with that shit. People talk about, oh, you wouldn't be scared? No. Like, I would, if that shit, if I could be on the passenger side and that bitch is driving itself, bruh, I would fuck with that shit. I would fuck like, you know I'm a cautious motherfucker. I just don't think they would be putting no shit out there like that wouldn't have a lot of safety features, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when I saw that shit when dog was
people been doing that shit, and I ain't seen no accidents come from no Teslas. I haven't seen. I'm not saying that there hasn't been any accidents involving Teslas, but I haven't seen any. So you might be right. You might be on to something with that.
Like, have you seen like a lot of videos of the Teslas and shit like on the road? Them shit's hard, bro.
Yeah. Lil Duval been posting Teslas since like
17.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he been doing this shit like in the.
This nigga be in his car, hands free, just like smoking, vibing while his Tesla is driving, bro. And I'm just like, this 17 now.
Yeah, he been.
So Duval been fucking with them shits. Them shit's hard, dog. And I heard like it's another dangerous thing too, because even shifting to another conversation about like automation, a lot of companies are gonna be transitioning into like trucks that when they go deliver shit, it won't have no driver.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be head of that? Tesla. So shit's scary to think about at the same time too, because you know that's a big job in itself that a lot of people are into, like truck driving. Mm-hmm. So if you start implementing some trucks where shit, I can get this motherfucker from point A to point B, I ain't gotta pay no driver. I can just go ahead and put the money towards getting said trucks, and I'm good.
I think it'll always be room for physical drivers though. But
I think it'll be more so of a job for maintenance. I think they'll be on hands with the truck, but I don't think they'll physically be in the trucks. I think it'll be more like a computer to make sure to, basically like on some air traffic control type shit for airplanes. I think it'll be on more some shit like that.
That's another industry within itself.
Yeah. Make sure trucks are on point, shit like that. Because if you think like airplanes really fly themselves, technically, pilots, they usually just take off and land. Yeah, and all that shit. Now, I tell you right now, I never get on that bitch without a pilot. That's one thing I never do. I'll get in the passenger seat of a Tesla and let that bitch drive before I get on a plane without a pilot. I'll do that.
You too high in the air to fuck around with that shit, man. You too high in the air.
What?
I want you to think about this, Mike.
I know that. I
How
know.
many
I know.
times there's a plane crash, and
I know.
How more likely are you to have a car wreck
I know. But
and not control the variable of somebody else driving? Think about all the dumb shit people do when they driving all day.
that's very true.
I get behind the wheel of cars and show them all day and show how we got hands-free driving and all that other shit, but I still want to be able to grab the wheel and take control.
But here's the thing, though. I don't think.
I don't want to sit there the whole time. I'm like, nah.
But listen, here's the thing. I think it'd be on some iRobot type shit. When Will Smith was like sleeping while the car was driving for them robots jumped him. I don't think you would just be on the passenger side with no type of control now. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about driving can be tiring in itself.
Hell yeah.
So like if you can just chill and like you can like, I think you could be on the passenger side and you still be in control of the car now. Don't get me. I don't think it'll just be on some shit where, oh, I gotta reach over here to make sure this motherfucker don't go off. I don't think it would be that as advanced as technology is. I don't think it'd be on some shit like that. But if somebody told me, yo, you gotta drive the ATL in this Tesla on the passenger side versus me getting on a plane with no pilot, what you gonna do?
I'm not happening that. I'm not doing the pilotless.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, no, it's one thing, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid of heights for one. So it's like, I need to have somebody that's trained.
Bro, I couldn't even imagine put myself in the mind. RIP to people who's died on planes of knowing the plane is going down while you 40,000 feet, 30,000 feet in the air. Like going down. So and this ain't no quick thing. So this is like, you going down. No, bruh. No. No. Let me get that Tesla. But I just think as far as the trucks, back on talking about the trucks, I think it'd be more some stuff like that. They always have somebody like basically on some air traffic control type shit when it comes to shit like that. I think it'd be dope, but at the same time too, like maybe it could be a higher paying job too. I don't think that's something that's like small. You got to be very advanced at. Because at the same time, too, trucks ain't small. They could cause crazy accidents, shit like that. So I think it's something you have to be very advanced at, knowledgeable on. They just had a huge accident in Dallas, Texas. RIP, they had like 6 people pass away. I'm like, I saw the picture. I'm like, how does that even happen, bro? Like,
Crazy.
that pileup was crazy. I saw cars looking in direction look like that. Cars shouldn't even been looking in that direction.
They got smacked 20 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every time something else plowed into something else, all it does is.
Yeah, that was crazy seeing how that looked. That pileup was crazy.
Black ice is real, man. Black ice is very real, bro. I think people should, especially in areas that are not used to snow. Like, y'all remember when we had that huge snowstorm 3 years ago? I was on my way to the store, bro, and just like, I had to really check myself on driving because I'm certain patches like on the road, bro. Like, one wrong slip, bro, and you can be out of here, dog. Like, and we don't have no salt trucks like that.
You swing your whole car fucking around like
Yeah.
swing the whole back of the car like shit crazy.
They had a person die on the side of the road. He was walking to the store. Car flew off the road, hit him, killed him. Yeah, I don't fuck with black ice, dog. Like, I was driving 10. When I hit that first skid, I went down to 10.
Shit, at one point I wasn't even on the gas. I was letting that bitch coast. Like, if you on the ice, that shit just gonna glide either way.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know, because when that bitch start to...
yeah, like,
Oh,
all you can do is
shit.
guide the wheel. You can't even.
Because the brakes ain't saving you.
Brakes are worse.
The brakes worse. The brakes worse.
The car just swinging.
Yeah.
You just let it go. Try to get your
They do say it's best for you to just, like, kind of let it slow down on its own.
Even if you hit like a water patch, it's the same thing. Like, don't swing the wheel because you're just gonna make that shit worse. Like, kind of gotta guide the car.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. You had a chance to listen to Judas and Black Messiah soundtrack. Did you see the movie yet?
I didn't see the movie. I skimmed through the soundtrack though.
What you think about the soundtrack?
The soundtrack was cool. It was alright.
Yeah, I fuck with the soundtrack. Cool. I don't think it's all that, but it's pretty good. I think
like,
Hit Boy.
I think people doing like they doing the most. Like, I get it.
I
But
think Hit Boy had the best track on there, in my opinion. I think that shit was fire.
the one by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was fire. Nipsey and Jay, of course, they did their thing. Other than that, honestly, that ASAP Rocky song was kind of, it's kind of so-so. I'm 50-50 on it.
I like the Nas song and I like the Dom Kennedy song too.
Dog, somebody said put an LA hat on Don Kennedy, you got Steve Harvey, and that shit took out, bro.
Niggas is clowns, man.
Hey, bro, there's a lot of niggas out here looking like Steve Harvey lately, bro. The first one was say Michael B. Jordan, now Don Kennedy. The Don Kennedy one was hilarious, though. That shit was hilarious. I'm
They
like,
say,
damn, that nigga do look like Steve, bro.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the movie is real good, though. I see a lot of people say they didn't like the ending, but I feel like, I don't know what ending people was expecting, because if you know the Fred Hampton story, you kind of got to know, like, how that shit was going to end.
You don't make it, unfortunately, but yeah. How did you see
I think you would like it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it multiple times. I'm gonna watch it though.
Oh, boy, I can't pronounce his name, so, you know, I'm not even going to try to attempt to post his name.
Daniel.
Yeah, he did a great
The nigga
job.
from Get Out.
Yeah, Lakeith, he did a great job. Yeah, I like the way they introduced it. The movie,
It's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, I gave in and got that bitch, but I might
You got
cancel it. Yeah, just so I can see that movie.
I'm fucking with HBO Max hard.
So what if you already had like HBO? You should already have HBO Max, right? Or it's a separate app itself.
I'm not sure. I know if you had certain cable companies, they give you that shit for free.
Oh, okay. Because I got an Amazon Fire Stick, so I got a few apps on there. But yeah, the movie's real good, man. I think you would like it. Old girl who was in that movie with Jamie Foxx, Project Power.
Yeah.
She plays Fred Hampton's like girlfriend in that movie. She did a good job. It wasn't too drawn out, wasn't too short. I think it was right to the point. They basically stuck to like his life and like what happened, and you know, the rats within the Black Panther Party and shit like that. I didn't know that he was that young though. I thought he was like 25, 26. That nigga was 21 when he got killed.
21.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, you a baby for real. So you gotta think we lost Malcolm in 65, MLK in 68, Fred Hampton 69.
That's a rough stretch, bro.
60s was wild, bro.
That's a
60s was wild, dog. 60s was a wild fucking decade. JFK got killed in 63. 63. It was definitely 63. He damn sure did. He died.
Who?
They were killing.
Mega Eggers.
Yeah, that was the Black Messiah complex though that they have though. That's what I said. People don't realize. I tell them that all the time. Every time black people start teaching and talking about just being one, something happens. Every time. It don't. And celebrities too. The minute they start, it don't matter what color they are. And boy, what was the white dude from the '60s that got bodied with Sonny Ono's husband? Forgot his name.
John Lennon.
John Lennon got killed. What was he talking? What was he preaching? All of these people.
Yeah, you're right. John Lennon died in the 70s.
He got killed in the 70s.
Yeah, he got killed in the 70s.
Anyone who was about
Peace, unity.
not profiting from war like we was doing
Yeah.
and bringing people together and being as one, you out of here. Get out of here. Especially that whole era. You can see the FBI was doing that shit. You can get everybody.
Yeah. That's like the Fred Hampton movie. Like, I'm not really going to spoil alert just for those, like, but like they had the meetings, like with the FBI members talking about, like, black, we got to dismantle this basically. We got to get this shit up out of here. And it's just like, well, we all know they still got shit like that going on till this day. So, yeah. It's just a different level now. Yeah. Y'all seen that crack documentary yet on Netflix?
What's it called?
Crack.
Oh, it's called. I ain't watched it yet.
That shit is good as fuck.
I gotta watch that.
That shit is good too. It's a good watch. Basically talking about the crack era, how it got introduced, the role the government played in it. Like, that shit was really good. They had former users, had former sellers on there talking about it. Like,
Right.
yeah, man, that Reagan era was something else, bro. Like, that motherfucker was ruthless, dog, when it came to that shit. Like, the way they profited off the war was like funding people in the war through cocaine and getting into America. Like, the part that stuck out to me the most was though the women, black women who was like, they wasn't getting no sympathy as far as being users. It was like they was just like criminals. So these women would get arrested and taken out their community, basically taken away from their sons, and getting arrested and getting like maximum time, like crazy time for just being users. You see what I'm saying? Like, they had one girl in there, she was a seller. And, she said she still suffered with PTSD till this day because she got shot. But it's just like, on the flip side, it's like when you look at this opioid epidemic, like, they look to go get help.
Yeah, they looked at
they're not getting jail time.
No, they are looked at as actual victims.
Exactly. But with them, it was just like you taking all these black mothers away from their kids and just putting them in jail. You're not getting them no help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, it was crazy. This is one dude said in like 1983, minimum wage was like $3.35, but unemployment was real high as fuck too. So basically, I looked at it like, okay, unemployment is real high. You don't have no real opportunities in the inner cities. So it's just like, what was he supposed to do? And it's just like, basically like on the paid in full shit. Remember when Ace did his first sale? He got like $100 on that first sale. Most people wasn't even getting that bi-weekly.
Yeah, no.
So
that dry cleaners wasn't paying them shit, right?
These are like $30 a week or some shit.
Yeah.
So like, you go from doing that in one sale. What is a nigga mindset supposed to be at? This one dude said, dog, I went from basically struggling to pay all my bills to like in 1 or 2 sales, I had everything that I wanted then some. Money, car, jewelries, women, all that shit. And I sold to some family members. If they had the money, I would sell it to them. This one dude said, I don't care if it's a 2-year-old. If they got the money, I'm selling it to them. Straight up said that shit.
That was a different type of gold rush right there.
I don't know, dog. That shit was crazy. But they said, and what's so crazy because even when you look at the incarceration, it was predominantly black people, but the main users of crack were white people. Mm-hmm. But all the prisons was just filled up with black people. Then when you had Reagan introduce his crime bill, then you had Bill Clinton implement his crime bill, it was just like these crazy. If you got caught with an ounce, you would get like 5 off the rip, minimum.
Mandatory.
Like an ounce of crack on you. That's crazy, dog. This one dude said they even had police on payroll. He said one time he got caught with a pack and the police let him go. It was like, hey, tell your boss we did you a favor. Went back, he's like, man, you don't know what just happened to me. He's like, what you? He's like, man, I just got caught and the cops let me go. He's like, man, get your ass back out there, man. Get your ass back out there. Like, we got, they are taken care of. Like, good.
That's crazy.
Yup.
Amsterdam.
Yup, Amsterdam, except police wasn't getting paid. But that's basically what it was. Yup, that's basically what it was. But that's why I like Snowfall so much, because I appreciate Reed's character, because we see all these other shows, but they don't really highlight the role the U.S. played in bringing drugs into that shit. Reed is like, he defines that, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy for that to come back. But that documentary in itself, it's a real good watch, man. It's a real good watch. Anybody check that? It's just called Crack on Netflix.
I'm gonna
you go check that out. Yeah, man.
Snowfall, what, in 2 weeks?
2 weeks, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready,
you watch
bro.
Snowfall?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You gotta catch up.
What is season 3? This
4.
season 4? I'm about to say, yeah.
I can't binge watch.
Man, listen, bro. Each season gets better. So from one,
Hearing good things about it.
I ain't just talking about like, okay, all of them the same. No, each season is good, but it gets better. So like from 1 to 2, it gets better. 2 to 3 gets fucking better, bro. Like 3 is my favorite season, of course, because each one gets better. But the show is really fucking good, dog.
I think this season gonna be.
Yeah, I hope this shit get about 5 of them. But being what the story is, I can see it ending at 4.
Yeah, it might.
I don't think Mel gonna go to jail. I don't think Franklin's even gonna. I don't even think he gonna tell him what really happened with that shit. To be honest with you,
Nah. We're gonna see though.
I did see the trailer though. It looked like she just chilling.
We're gonna see what happened, man. My nigga Franklin walking around with the cane and shit. We're gonna see what's going on, man.
I want to know what's gonna happen with Jerome, man. Cause being at the fact like Franklin be like holding some of his business there, and he just trying to do his thing. I'm interested to see what happens with that. I think he'll be a X factor in this season for some reason. Leon, he got to cut out that emotional bullshit. Got to cut out the emotional bullshit. Man Boy low key my favorite character, bruh.
For real?
I fuck with that nigga, man, cause he about his business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you got to think. He on multiple occasions he tried to like be cool with Leon, not like buddy him, but like for the sake of business, like be cool, and he just be like giving him the cold shoulder. This nigga easily could have died when they went to Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Cause as soon as he's like, yo, nigga, chill, bro, like relax. We go up in here, you can't be on that type shit. This nigga is crazy. So it's just like with Franklin trying to expand and knowing that he need him and Manboy to be on the same page. Like he just got to cut out all that emotional shit, bro.
Yeah, Leon, he taking away from the business with that shit though. Bro.
Cause easily, remember when them boy went to go look for Mel? Manboy could have easily been on some shit like, bro, like man, fuck that bitch, and fuck y'all niggas.
He helped them boy,
but he helped them boys with that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I know it's nothing personal with him. With Leon, he's gonna always hold. That's why I appreciate Franklin getting on him about that shit. But you know what I appreciate the realistic aspect about that show, like how Franklin didn't check him in front of Manboy. Cause
that's his man's at the end of the day.
That's his man's at the end of the day. Yeah.
Still gotta have that talk.
The man said, "Park the car." And I know he was fed up because you notice throughout that whole show, he just like had this consistent sweat on him. It was just like because that was right after he had killed Andre. So it was just like this consistent sweat on him. He was just like, you know, I got all this shit over my head. And you trying to start a war with our people. And the nigga said he dissed me I'm like, bro, that's what you mad at? Like, cut that shit, dog. You gonna fuck up everything because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Like, I appreciate that show a lot, man. That's a good fucking show. I think Louis gonna have a bigger role too.
We gonna see, man. Damn, we already season 4. That's
season
crazy.
4, yep. That show came out 2017.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yup, we definitely gonna see, big dog. I'm ready though. Hopefully Atlanta comes back, but I don't think that shit coming back, man. Donald Glover on some bullshit. That's what they said last year, dog. So I don't know.
They on that fuck shit for real with Atlanta, but I just know when they come back, it better be worth us waiting. This been 2 years we've been waiting now, so
I think they will though, because they got some real humor, and I don't think it'll be on no bullshit.
it's a lot of shit that's happening they can incorporate into the show now, though. So if they do that, then it's good. If it come back and it's good, then I'm happy.
I want to know what's gonna happen with Paperboy in that whole situation. Because then we leave off on the season where old boy got caught with the pistol on the plane. Isn't that how that season got left off?
I think so.
So I want to know what's
Shit,
gonna
I
happen
need
with
to
all that
go
shit.
back and rewatch that whole shit. Honestly, the kid that really
Yeah.
understand what's been going on. I just remember watching the show, but yeah, you're right.
We had any other new music come out we want to touch on? Then your boy Pooh Shiesty dropped.
That was last week. Yeah,
think
the
about
Shiesty
that?
season. It's cool.
I ain't never really listened to him, so
It's cool. I mean, that's all I can really say. Like, it ain't. I'm not gonna say it's like the best shit out, but it's cool. Pooh Shiesty cool.
yeah. I know Rowdy had dropped a few new tracks. I fuck with that Reroute, and he got this track with Ab called Jesse Owens. That shit hard, and that's crazy because I'm not really a Nav fan like that, but the song hard though.
For real?
Yeah, I fuck with it. Roddy doing his thing. Hopefully Bobby be home soon. I know them niggas are gonna collab on. They probably got some records in the tuck. They just waiting for him to touch down. So that'd be interesting to see. What was going on with that Meek Mill and 6ix9ine shit that you sent yesterday, man?
Man, that whole shit look weird as hell, man. So apparently, these niggas ran into each other in a parking garage or some shit like that, and it just looked awkward. If you watch the video, it's like both of their security just meet up, and it's like they yelling at each other through security, and I don't know, man. The shit just weird to me, man. Like, we got a Mexican, yelling nigga at this dude, Meek and shit. I don't know, man. That shit just look fake to me, honestly. I just don't. You ever seen something that looks so weird? It's like, is this shit real? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very awkward to me. Like,
That shit just look wild, man.
it
It
just
just look like some
yeah,
publicity stunt
it
type
looked
shit.
like some.
This nigga Meek posted with this weird ass caption. I'm like, bro, like you shouldn't even be engaging with no shit like that. To be honest with you, like,
Shit weird, man.
and them boys just met up in this parking garage, apparently, like, and was arguing, like, oh, you fake, oh, you pussy, da 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 da.
6ix9ine saying he hang with police and all.
Saying Meek hang with police and all that. Oh, you favorite rappers, don't let y'all favorite rappers lie to y'all. They be hanging with rats and police and da 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 da. Like, shit, wow, man. Exactly. That's all I can say to that. This is like what, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah. Right before I went to sleep, I saw shit and I was like, oh yeah, I'm up too late. I am up too late. It's time.
Jokey.
It's time to.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure where they was at, bro. Honestly, shit was weird, man.
It's a lot of weird shit, man. It's a lot of weird shit. We didn't get a chance to talk about it the last time, but how y'all feel about Game saying he the best out of Compton? Nobody can fuck with him.
I mean, he's entitled to feel like that. He got a strong case for it too, but he's entitled to feel like that.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting Kendrick up out of here personally. It's just like it's the same thing with him though. It's hard to defend that nigga because he be on all like goofy shit. But the nigga ain't really got no whack albums. He's been consistent. Kendrick Lamar, on the other hand, like he's a very great rapper, but I don't think he just out rapping that nigga, dog. Then he just had some other shit came up yesterday. Say he name dropped all the women on Clubhouse that he slept with. It was a specific time frame.
That's what niggas be using their platform to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's like I'm not surprised that he did that neither. Like that's been his MO for the longest. He did it on We Wouldn't Get Far.
he's 40. He's 42 years old now.
Yeah, he's not changing. He is who he is. That's why you can't defend none of the shit that he be doing. And make it hard. Like if he didn't have the goofy shit, he arguably be like a top 10. Like without no real argument, bro.
He'd be a strong top 10 without the extra shit.
I've heard nothing but good stuff from people from Cali about who Game was, how he became, Yeah, how he made his way into the
Yeah,
game.
rapping ability, man.
Everybody
He got it.
But respect for it. But yeah, his antics is always throwing me off. Like, nigga, come the fuck on, bro. Don't nobody.
We all know you got all the bitches,
It's
man.
weird
Don't
shit
nobody
too, though.
care,
Like
bro.
it's weird though. Like it's
You
just
supposed
weird.
to fuck these hoes, bro.
Exactly.
You getting all this money. What do you want? Like a pat on the back, nigga. You already made it. What do you want?
It's weird,
Don't
man.
nobody care.
It's weird. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
real
like it's
weird.
like why? Like you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like,
It's weird. I agree.
I just hopefully this man can just. Well, I don't think he will be making no more music because he said his last album was gonna be his last album. But a lot of rappers say that.
he'll be back.
Rappers always say they retire and then they end up coming back. Lupe Fiasco said that shit like 20 times. He always came back rapping.
He'll be back.
That's another nigga that really flew under the radar for a long time. But I don't want a new album from that nigga.
From Lupe?
Yeah. Kind of burnt out on that. And I'm not trying to hear no West Side Gun and Travis Scott record neither.
I don't even know how the fuck that's gonna sound. Like
I don't even want to anticipate that sound, bro.
It's lit.
I can't take that nigga voice, man. I can't do it, bro.
No, how does a West Side Gun Travis Scott song sound? Like what?
I don't know, Mo. You tell me.
Like I wish I could. I really wish I could. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like
I don't want no West Side Gun and Travis Scott record, bro.
that's crazy.
Sorry. I'm sorry, dog. Like, nah. And I don't really fuck with too many of them. I mean, it's only 3 of them, but Benny by far is the best one out of the group. So anything he get on the mic and spit some shit, I'm eager to hear his shit. West Side, he cool. Not saying he don't got talent, but I just can't. Nah, I'm not trying to hear no shit like that. Like, no, dog, like, we just gonna be real. Like, it's just, I'm not trying to hear that shit. So, did Cardi steal this record or not, man?
Shit sounds stolen to me.
I was having a conversation with somebody. They said that's a popular term, and it is
a popular term.
Their
but
perspective on it is when you're everybody think like when you're broken, you trying to make it that you invented some shit. So you basically looking for kind of like a out.
Nah, if it's up and stuck is a very popular term. Correct. That even had the same type of tempo on the song.
Mm-hmm.
Like nah, bro. Like you don't have a same chorus that sounds just like somebody chorus. It's a popular term, yeah. Yeah, it is.
You feel like he should be compensated,
I mean, who knows?
or do you just feel like it's a casualty of war?
It's both. He should have some compensation for that, being that in my opinion, like she stole a man hook, bro.
I just found this out last week too, and this was another thing that we talked about on the last show, but we had audio issues. But I didn't know that was a popular term in itself.
No, it is, but it's like that's that.
You
hook,
made a hot line, I made a hot song type
but
thing.
the-
Does that apply here?
But you use my same line though. Like you use my same chorus. You use the same chorus. Like you know what I'm saying? You couldn't say it a different way. You said it the same way that I said it on my song.
I feel you. Do you feel like it'd be something? I don't think it's gonna garner no attention, no real attention. Though.
Nah, it's not.
I think it'll be a big single for her too. To be honest with you,
You think so?
cause the song moving. I think so, for sure. But
We'll see.
we'll see for sure. I know that was just a hot topic that a lot of people was talking about her stealing, cause her got caught with that shit too
Yeah,
for that song. And I was watching Dog play that shit on the piano. I was like, God damn.
that's nasty.
But I think that's more of a producer type thing, though. To be honest with you,
what you mean?
I think that's more on the producer because he made the beat.
The producer, I thought, don't her produce her music though?
No, I think another producer produced that song.
Oh, all right.
I could be wrong though. I'll double check. For sure. But either way, I mean,
It's nasty.
it's nasty. It's nasty.
It's nasty. Niggas gotta stop plagiarizing these songs, man.
But we always see a situation where it could be somebody who's not known, but they don't ever really get compensated for the shit in the long run.
I mean, unless it turns into a different situation for them on the music level, but they not probably gonna get no compensation from that song, unless they already had like a situation with that artist. You know what I'm saying? But once it's like a situation like that, it's not. I don't think no real conversation gonna come.
Music industry in itself is wild. They probably got so many lawsuits going on, man. It's just like
It's an unregulated industry.
yeah, like they probably wouldn't even take some of that shit to court.
That's what I say. It's an unregulated industry. Like it's all kind of shit going on.
All type of shit. Speaking of stealing and lawsuits and shit, so I was having a conversation. You know, the Carmines just dropped this weekend and shit
Right.
like that. So I was having a conversation with my boy Greg. You know Greg who runs Sneak This. So
Shout out Greg.
yeah, shout out to
Sneak
Greg.
This.
And I was asking him about like how are fakes such a profitable market and it's still big, and he was just like, to be honest, ain't no stopping that shit. And it's like Nike would be in court like all the time, fighting like lawsuits for like fakes and all that shit. And it's really not like a big. As much money as they make, it wouldn't be worth the
It's a
fight.
niche
It would
market.
cost them. Yeah, it would cost them more in the long run to be fighting that shit. I just thought that was an interesting conversation to have because
You shut down one counterfeit like little factory or whatever. It's gonna be 2 or 3 pop up like right when you shut that one down.
But off the episode that I was watching him with him recently, he was talking about like how it's getting to a point now. I think he asked somebody like, would you think it would get to a point where people really wouldn't care? Like even down because you got so many fakes now, it look like the real thing, and they're becoming better. And he was asking, do you think it'll get to a point where people will start rocking them? And the dude was like, I mean, if you think about it, I mean because most of the defects will probably be like on a tag.
Yeah.
So who's really gonna be that close up on you to look at a tag or to the point?
It's that, and it's like you gotta think. All right, I'll bring it to perspective. I just hit on Sneakers app this week for the first time in 3 years, right? Nigga, it's a lot of people who probably, not me particularly, but it's a lot of people like, damn, like I don't hit on nothing on Sneakers, never. You know what I'm saying? There's no honor in me paying 300 to 400 times a markup on resale. There's no honor in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to say, you know, I got the shoe. Like, I'm gonna get the shoe however the fuck I can get the shoe. Like, so it's a lot of people who's gonna feel like that as they're not being able to hit online, as it's getting harder to hit on certain shoes that they really want. Like in other avenues, people are going to turn to other means of getting these shoes, and it's partly Nike's fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the backdooring and shit like that. Like I get it. Like backdooring is always going to be around and all this other shit, but it's like you gotta make it easy to get these shoes online for these people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, or people, like I said, like people not gonna see the honor in paying $300, $400 for $100 shoe. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people feeling like that. That's why, like that's one of the main reasons why like that market is here.
If they continue to make the fakes look more like how would you even be able to get to a point where you can tell a difference? Like I be seeing people do real and fake videos, and this ain't like how it was in 2012 and 13.
Right.
Like I could tell the difference between some fake breads and some real bread ones. Now it's like these shits are damn near the coloring might be off a little bit.
They use
but
the
you
same
really
materials. They using the same materials, bro. Like it's really not hard. Like they're basically B grades at this point. Like the B grades that they sell in the outlet. Like if a retro was to come out and it'd be like a slight defect, most of the 9 times out of 10, that's what
is a B grade a fake.
No, it's not a fake. But I'm saying like it might have not met Nike's requirements, like quality. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they'll still sell it, but they'll let you know like, hey, this didn't pass our quality control.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What was going on with the
So they'll
UAs,
mark it as a B grade.
They'll mark it as a B grade. They'll have a B grade stamp on the box or whatever, blah blah blah, or inside the shoe
Due to a defect.
defect or whatever. But at this point, like a lot of these factories now, they using the same materials because a lot of those workers work in the same factories, so they got access to the materials, so they know exactly which materials to use. So you're getting the same materials, just that it's not a Nike inspected shoe.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
like,
you.
It's the same shit. So like, how you gonna tell me it's fake just because Nike didn't qualify? Well, the same nigga that worked there, he made the shoe. He know how to make the shoe. So how you gonna tell me it's fake? Now it's just like it's a gray cloud at this point. That's why I say Nike need to get it together, man. A lot of niggas not gonna see the honor in, paying these high markups.
So what makes it a fake is not necessarily being verified by Nike.
Yeah, a nigga can pull that card and be like, oh well, Nike didn't inspect it. It didn't come from Nike, so it's fake.
Okay.
But it's the same material.
Because I done got a fake shoe before, and that bitch was definitely fake.
Yeah, but
I got a fake off eBay.
It is levels to
that
this shit now.
Yeah.
Like it is levels now.
Do the right thing threes.
There is levels to this shit now. There is
The SKU didn't even match up.
Yeah, like it's a fake shoe. Like you.
So with a fake, the SKU would be different, right?
Yeah. With a fake, if it's a bad fake, but like a lot of these, like I said, like the UAs, like they got the same SKU. You can scan the SKU. Like it'd be the same. It's the same shit. Like. It's just unauthorized.
I just wasn't ever really knowledgeable about the whole fake and industry in itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I see it's becoming
UA,
more of a, like
UA
a thing.
market. The UA market is really like, because I think StockX just went down. Like StockX been getting called out for having UAs.
They first one was like a Travis Scott situation.
Yeah, like it's so much UA Travis Scott's out right now that it's crazy. Like it don't make a difference. Like a lot of niggas with UAs and they don't even know it probably from StockX, Yeezys, all kind of shit. So at this point, it's like it probably don't even matter at this point. Like
it wouldn't make no need for them to even fight it.
It don't make a difference.
What did you hit on this weekend?
The Air Force One.
I know it was like black and silver.
Coca Snakes.
Okay.
Coca Snake Retro Air Forces. That's the first shoe I hit on.
Yeah, I know you showed me your history. There's got one.
There's nothing there. Right? There's no purchase history. That's
Brother, I don't really count my wins on there because it was like the Concords and the Infrared 6. I don't really count those.
You're going to get that.
You're going to get that. I'm talking about like some shit that I never hit on that shit.
I hit no off-white sneaker. I haven't hit anything on there. No dunks. Dunks coming out next week again.
You would try again?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I hit, so I gotta see if I can keep it going, man. I'm gonna try on one.
Gotcha.
See.
I hope you get that shit, my nigga.
Niggas been hitting, bro. I saw
the Valentine's Day Air Force One. That came out yesterday too, right?
Yeah, those came out. I don't really want them, but they dope though.
Carmines.
You cop Carmines?
No,
I'm gonna fall.
I'm gonna get them though.
I'm gonna fall. I'm good. I need them Raging Bulls when they drop though.
Yeah, Raging Bull Lightnings.
Both of those. Cop.
Bro, I don't even know. I might just bite the bullet for the aftermarket for the Lightnings, bro.
You ain't gonna try it,
bro?
like,
Come on, man. Like, let's be real. Is a nigga gonna hit on the Lightnings when the sneakers out? Let's be real.
Hey, man, you gotta keep the faith alive, man.
Like, you right. You said that yesterday.
No,
yeah, you
talk,
right.
No,
you right.
Talk, that's a shoe that I'm going to pay aftermarket for, though.
That's what I'm saying. Not too many. It's not too many.
I'll get slapped across the head for those. What do you think aftermarket going to be? What do you think?
$350 off rip.
$350
off rip, but it might shoot up in 30 minutes after that to about 4 or 5.
Damn.
That's what I'm thinking. But low off rip, $350. $350.
Damn, man.
$350 for sure.
Damn, man.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm thinking.
Damn, man. $350. I'm gonna curse the nigga out, hand him that money too. Like, man, like,
You want to go to jail? You want to go home? You want to go to jail? You want to go home? That's how I look at that shit, bro. Like, I feel you. A certain shit, no, it ain't worth it. What, those right there, yeah. But I saw this crazy video yesterday. Niggas going crazy over the Carmines. I'm like, I'm pretty sure like the store got more than enough size room for y'all to get them. Y'all don't gotta be.
I did see they had a situation with the Carmines where they pulled a lot of pairs.
Because of the midsole shit.
Midsole, so
it wasn't that bad, but you can see it.
I could see it though.
Yeah,
I could see it.
It just depends on what pair. Like I always look at my pairs before I really get them. So yeah, you just have to be thoroughly inspect them. That's why that one in particular, they did pull some, but I think Scotty told me yesterday that because he got them, I don't think he saw the defect on his. He said they look real good, but they never mess up that sneaker. when they released it, from the OG to the CD P pack. I didn't get the one in 2014, but a lot of people said those were good. But they never fucked up that sneaker. They always did a good job on it.
I never seen Karma's messed up.
I saw somebody
that 08
post.
pair was nice.
I saw somebody post an 08 period. That shit look cooked like a motherfucker. I'm like, bro, it's 08. What are you doing? My shit damn near DS. And this shit was cooked now. I thought it was the OGs.
I didn't know people would really like. It really is people out here that are really hard on their shoes though.
Like cook mode, like cook. It looked like the ones from 91, but it wasn't. 91, I can understand. 08's looking like that. You did everything in that bitch. Run track, swimming, hiking. After the club, hitting the alley, throwing up. All type of shit. I didn't understand that picture at all, but hey, man, it is what it is. That's all I got to say about that. What's going to be the next release coming up?
Those brownish looking fours come out at the end of the month. The taupes, they look like the Travis Scotts.
Yeah.
Those are hard.
You comment them?
I might have to. I like those.
We'll see. I don't know what I got my eye on besides them Lightnings and Raging Bulls. But that's probably be the only thing I really got my eye on. I'm looking at the release date now. Oh, Cool Grays on the 20th.
Oh yeah. Forgot about those.
Hyper Royals, April. Ones.
Damn, that was April?
Mm-hmm. KO1 Chicago. May. That's about all I got on. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Hyper Royals and Raging Bulls release in April. Damn. Get all my money that month, innit?
Damn, them niggas nasty for that one. I need them though, so.
You know how JBB, dog. Jordan Brand don't miss nothing. And they slick too. They release on that pay that's particular
That
pay week.
You done paid your bills, pay us now. They hit you on that free check.
We all know what the free check is.
They hit you on that free check.
We all know what the free check is, man.
They here for that.
Oh man. So yeah, man. Hopefully we'll see what we got going on with that. Trump ducked his impeachment shit, man. He walked away scot free, man.
He went to trial back to back, bitch. He 2-0.
Yeah, he's out of here. Trump is a free man.
2-0.
Teflon Don.
Teflon Don, bro.
I knew he wasn't gonna get hit with that shit, man.
They wasted a lot of money trying to do that shit.
He's gonna run again in 2024.
Yeah.
For sure. And he don't like to lose, he'll be back. He's gonna lose again though.
You think so?
Yes. Yes, Biden's gonna wipe the floor with him again.
All right.
It ain't gonna be on no Reagan shit. That Reagan shit, that shit was unreal, bruh. When I looked at that map of how Reagan won that election, bruh, dog didn't get a state. That 1984 election was nasty, bruh. This motherfucker ain't get one state, Mo. One state. This motherfucker had like 53,000 votes, maybe. I mean, he mopped the floor with this motherfucker. Whole United States map was red, bruh. Nobody ever had a victory like that.
Hey, man. So you think so? Trump be back 2024?
Yeah, he'll lose again.
All right.
He'll lose again. I don't see it. Unless Biden completely dropped the fucking ball with his 4 years.
I gotta see what Biden do this year, man.
We'll see. We'll see. What 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Mid 2023. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see for sure. That's a for real checkpoint for progress. About 2023. Into 2022-ish. Going into 2023. Who to see what Biden talking about, man. Niggas talking about this 1,400 supposed to help these bills till like mid-July. What 1,400? What 1,400 they talking about? What bills? What bills?
A nigga say they must be talking about my Netflix, my Netflix subscriptions and streaming services.
Dog, Netflix been going up every month. Seem like shout out to my sister. I got her shit. She holding the nigga down. So
I ain't paid for Netflix in like 4 years.
last time I paid for that bitch, that shit been $12.99. Then that shit shot up to 14. Now that shit like what, 17?
I don't know. I don't pay for Netflix.
I remember when that shit was 8 something.
I pay for about 6 people Netflix, dog. Real talk. I'm the dude who paying for some Netflix, yeah.
Bro,
3 children.
Shit is nasty. Shit is nasty, bro.
One of my homeboys. 2 of my homeboys.
Yeah, man. Shout out my sister, man. I'm down for that one. She don't be down for it. But dog, like a lot of shit, when I get done with a series, I'm removing it. Stars, HBO. I don't be keeping up with all these streaming services, dog.
Oh, Stars be out of here. Like I don't even be.
Yeah, I'm not keeping all y'all shit.
When I did need Stars, like that shit was out of here as soon as that season was over with. Like as soon as Power was over with, season 2, season 3 over.
Insecure over? Get HBO out of here. We get you up out of here, bro. Like it's no need to keep all that shit. Netflix is gonna be $25 a month soon, bro. Watch.
It better be worth it.
25? 25?
What do a service have to have on it to be worth $25 a month?
So what they saying, what they gonna start doing now is to keep people like subscriptions. So you know how Netflix, when they drop their shows, they drop all episodes on at one time, so you can binge watch, right? So what people would do is go ahead, get the Netflix trial, binge watch it, and then boom, get rid of it. So what they say they was gonna start doing, Mario was telling me about this, is doing it weekly, like how they do with Wandavision on Disney Plus.
Right.
Start doing some shit like that.
All right, but WandaVision's a good show though, so we're gonna have to see like.
Yeah, because I was almost out of there now.
I was
almost out of there now.
You caught up like all the way?
Yeah, I'm all the way caught up. I'm ready for episode 7.
All right, so now you see what.
No, I was about to give up though. Don't get me wrong.
I never was going to give up because I kind of knew like what was going to, how this shit was going to take, how it was going to turn.
I wasn't lost, but dog, that episode 2 was so like sleepy, bro.
Episode 2 was a dragger, but the last 3 episodes will be an hour long.
But I get it though. 1 and 2 was definitely needed. Episode 1 and 2, I get it.
Each episode, it makes sense.
Whoever came up with this concept is a genius.
That last episode, episode 6, how they kind of copied Malcolm in the Middle on the beginning. That shit was kind of hard.
Yeah, they did. They damn sure did. Yeah, they did. I like the build up though from like the 50s, 60s,
each episode
70s,
a different decade.
A different decade. Wanda kind of on some wild shit though, man.
She is.
She is on some wild shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She is on some wild shit, bro. She on some get out type shit, bro. She is on some get out type shit, bro. She mind controlling these people, bro.
Hey, Wanda say leave her alone, man. Let her.
That's what she say.
Just let her be. Like y'all done fucked up everything that I had going on. So, don't let me.
Did they know or did Thanos do that?
Yeah, he did, but it's like at the same time, Wanda just on some shit where it's like, man, you just gotta let me get this one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She trying to create her own reality.
She's just trying to keep her own sanity.
But is that what Vision want?
Exactly, like,
This man don't know his past neither.
Shit, wow, man, and them children getting older too, so they gonna be raw too.
You think so?
Yeah, they gonna be raw,
and they grow up quick.
Yeah, one got the speed like his uncle, and the other one kind of got like the little, the psychic shit going on. That shit hard.
Dog, that other shit, but Vision, I think Vision on some shit though. Vision got some shit up his sleeve.
He know what's going on. That was why he left. I don't know if anybody watching this shit, but that's why he, did what he did last episode.
This shit fire though. I fuck with that shit. That shit fire. Well, I was about to give up. Niggas was like, no, Mike, keep watching. Keep watching. I said, all right. I keep watching. That 3rd episode, shit started getting real. I was like, all right, I'm into this shit. Please don't make that shit an hour long.
The last episodes, the last 3 gonna be an hour.
Is that confirmed?
That's what I saw. I read it somewhere.
I don't want that shit to be an hour long. I like these episodes. I like the little 35 to 40 minute shows. But if it's gonna be an hour long, I mean, I ain't mad at it neither. I just like the way they do that shit. But y'all, please kill the credits, bro. Kill that shit.
The credits long as
Kill it. Kill it. Technically, it's not a 35-minute show. It's technically 25.
Yeah. Like,
the credits is really like 10, 15 minutes, bro. Why are the credits so fucking long?
I noticed that too since the first episode. I was going to watch. I was like, "Is this something at the end of this shit or something or what?" Like, well, yeah, that shit crazy. You watched that Nets and Warriors game last night?
Yes, sir.
How much KD in with? 'Cause I didn't watch the fourth quarter.
They each had like 20. I think Harden had the lowest with 19. Harden had 19, 16. KD had 20 and 8. Kyrie, I think, had 24.
The boys had that boy Draymond out there faking ACL injuries, man.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Man,
I didn't see that. So what exactly happened?
the nigga KD, he caught a little cross court pass for the 3. Draymond tried to close on him. This man landed regular now, and then he want to do the whole my knee, like,
Yeah.
get out of here, man.
Yeah, so Kyrie had 23. He had the highest.
Right.
And the boy still dropped 134.
Shit, I had KD going for like 30, 35, man. Honestly.
Seemed like Amon Shumpert ain't never going to play.
He not?
It seemed like it. Nigga been signed for 2 weeks now. He ain't play yet.
We on the bench?
No, he's not even on the thing.
Where's he at?
I have no idea. This might be some damn reality TV show deal. What we got going on, nigga? Get on the court.
I don't know.
Yeah, Draymond, yeah. I ain't fucking with that. I did see him go down. I thought it was a significant injury. But when he was walking off, it wasn't look like he was walking off with no type of
He was
help.
right back on the court.
But the way he was acting, it was kind of like it was severe. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Steph had the high again, of course, 27. Kelly Oubre been playing a little bit better.
They got Klay Thompson on the sideline throwing shit.
Look like he throwing fits, man.
Yeah, man, you got to heal up though, nigga. Like nobody told you, you know.
Injuries happen.
Shit happen, man. You be right. Do you think he's gonna be the same when he come back?
Yeah. After looking at KD, yeah. Because they don't put too much strain on their body anyway. They don't play reckless. And Klay is more of a set shooter, so I think he'll be fine. I didn't think KD was going to look like this off an Achilles.
No, KD looked like nothing happened. Like
Yeah. And he's playing better in his MVP year. Speaking of, who's your MVP right now? Now that we like 30 games into the season.
That's a good question. I still got Embiid up there. I got KD up there. I got Braun up there. I don't have a set MVP though.
Okay. Mine is Embiid for sure right now.
If that was my top 3 for MVP, it would have to be one of them 3. Embiid up there though. Embiid definitely up there. Well, you got Giannis in the whole MVP picture.
He's not in it this year.
Oh no, he's not getting this yet. But is he even top
No,
5?
he's not in the picture.
He's not in the picture at all.
It's Jokic for me.
You
Embiid.
got Joker over him.
Embiid number 1. Joker 3. I'm just gonna surprise some people. Donovan Mitchell, because of the way the Jazz playing. 4.
I wouldn't argue that.
I would say Paul George, but he's out right now, so that might kill his MVP campaign. And then Braun, but probably like Braun 5 or 6.
Yeah,
But Donovan Mitchell definitely should be getting some MVP
He
nods.
should be up there.
You know what them execs saying about the Miami Heat, right?
The Harden trade, they should have went and took Harden.
Mm.
What they saying?
Talking about they season in the bubble with some fluke shit, and it's evident based off the season they having. I'm like, damn, that's what we doing? The boy said, somebody said, nigga said the Hardy Boys was worth keeping over Harden.
Huh?
Duncan and Tyler Hero ain't playing good right now though, for real though.
They really could have got shipped out.
Yeah, they could have, but it is what it is. But yeah, them boys saying the execs saying the Miami Heat ain't really like that, man. What do you think? I ain't get them boy they credit, man. Them boy beat y'all and they beat the Bucks. I ain't gonna hold them niggas like that, man.
But we did say it was gonna be a.
You think it would have been different had y'all been rolled away games? You think it would have been different?
Yeah.
You think you would have beat them?
Yeah. We did say it was gonna be a bubble Cinderella team though. We did say that. Now
We did say it was gonna be a team we don't expect. Yeah, we did.
We did say this. Now, granted, you still got to go play these games. They did beat the shit out of Milwaukee. They beat them niggas.
And they beat y'all.
them. We won 7 with them. Who else they beat? They beat
Well, they mopped the Pacers first round.
Pacers,
Bucks, and y'all.
us. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? But I highly doubt that they would have.
So you want some Tatum shit? Like, man, he don't ball like that, man.
He don't though. Like they really.
I know
don't.
exactly who he was talking about too.
I mean, has Tyler Hero been balling like that?
He was talking about Murray too.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about
Jamal. I think he was talking about Jamal too. I'm 100% sure he was talking about Jamal Murray, bro.
Yeah, smoke for Jamal.
I think so. Jamal nice though.
Jamal is nice. I just feel like I don't know, man. We called the shit, bro. Like it was gonna be some teams that we don't expect to, really ball out. It was players going crazy. So you had to think it was gonna be a team that was gonna line up for.
Damn, the boy Jeremy Lin in the light, in it.
Boy, looking like Jeremy Lin, bro.
Damn.
Lin sanity, bro. They got to the finals and it was like, why y'all here? They start falling apart.
Damn. Hey man, we'll see. So we got
Bam was trying to post niggas and falling down and shit. It was like, what y'all doing here, man?
So we got to talk about it, man. We didn't get to talk about it. We missed it last week, but our predictions for the Super Bowl, we both took the Bucks. I did predict the Bucks having a great game on defense, which they did, but I did not expect it to be on no shit like that.
I thought there was going to be like the score was going to be a little bit more even yoked, but it wasn't at all. Like,
Ooh, I'm no niggas mad they took the over.
And it's like, bro, yeah, I took the over. And it's like, all right.
Let's talk about it.
I still see people trying to discredit Tom Brady, and it's like, all right, they say the defense won the game. Granted, yes, they did. You held the Chiefs to 9 points. Didn't even do nothing in the fourth quarter. But who led these drives to score that 31 points? Jameis Winston wasn't walking through that door. Josh Freeman wasn't walking through that door.
Hey man, you got to get credit with credit's due.
You got to get a credit with a
Tom
credit
Brady
due.
was fucking them up.
He was fucking them up.
He was fucking them up, bro. Listen, I told him, I was like, bro, he's really gonna be like a marksman on that defense, bro. Because the Chiefs defense ain't really like that. Tyrann Mathieu should have kept your mouth shut.
Should have kept your fucking mouth shut, bro.
Don't talk to that man.
I knew when he started talking shit to Tom Brady, I was like, bro, you don't do that because you can't do shit like that, man.
Gronk was looking like 2012.
Gronk was looking like 2012 in this motherfucker, bro. You can't do that. You can't.
Gronk had 2 TDs in that bitch.
You can't start that shit, bro, because he's going to go at you now.
Dog,
and that's what he did.
7 rings, bro. 7.
Well, we can't talk about this shit no more, bro.
7 rings?
When it comes to this quarterback shit, I don't want to hear nothing else, bro. I felt like this 5 years ago.
Yeah, that the Seahawks one was really the one for me that was like, all right, bro, like we gonna have. Then the Falcons one was like, bro, don't even talk to me.
That's it.
The Falcons one was the one for sure that was like,
that's it. Like, what we talking about?
But even before the Seattle one, I'm gonna keep saying it. That 06-07 time frame, dog was the GOAT, man. He been the GOAT, man. Like, so and all this shit after is just brownie points, in my opinion, bro.
And 06, we talking about 06, 07, that was
13
years ago. Yeah, he was already the GOAT. So what we
and
talking
for me,
about?
you know what it was? It was always doing more with less, bro. Like Jabbar Gaffney, Doug Gabriel, like Rashae Caldwell. Like, come on, man. This is getting AFC Championship games with niggas like that.
Hey, man, he's the reason why Danny Amendola can talk spicy about the Patriots now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they both great, though. Bill and Tom was just a great formula that came together. And I think he'll be fine, too.
We'll be all right.
Yeah,
like,
he'll be fine. For what he did this year, he did well. Y'all had, like, what, 5 call-outs for COVID? Who didn't play? Hightower didn't play?
At least we lost half of our defense. Half of our starting defense.
Do the call-outs.
They just went ahead and took the $300K off top like we not playing. Like,
yeah.
So I already knew what time it was. Like, you know.
Damn.
Then we didn't have nobody for Cam to throw to. So it's like, you know, I just don't want it to be a thing where it's like Cam is the scapegoat because he really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So
Tom got 7 in them bitches, dog. 7.
7.
He got more than any NFL team.
We can't really talk about nothing else, man. Like, niggas, I don't want to hear no Peyton Manning shit.
Back to back?
Bro. I don't want to hear.
He gonna win back to back?
He might. He really could go. He could though.
Dog, this man done won 4 rings since Peyton retired.
Like, what we like?
No, he won. No,
he's
3?
been to 4 Super Bowls.
He's been in 4. He won 3. Come on, man. They be trying to discredit this man talking about the Bucks. I ain't hearing it. Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, I see y'all niggas. I'm not buying it. We ain't rolling.
He actually said that he felt they'll be better next year.
Oh, for sure. I think so. They done got the experience now, too. Ooh-wee.
Leonard Fournette is a Super Bowl champion now.
Aaron Rodgers, hang it up.
It's a lot of people on
Aaron
that
Rodgers,
team.
hang it up.
It's a lot of people on that team who really feel like they can go back to back now.
Yeah.
Like Mike Evans, he feeling himself now.
Oh, Bruce Arians said, Chris Godwin, you ain't going nowhere. You coming back. Devin White, you ain't going nowhere. You coming back. Like, yeah, we going to get these contracts sold up. You're going to be good. But, I mean, even as a Panther fan, I ain't mad at it, dog. This ain't time. Let them have their time.
Niggas had their time, bro. Like,
But I'm a Tom Brady fan. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't fuck with the Bucks because, of course, they in my division. But ain't no love, man. Ain't no disdain in my heart for y'all, man. Y'all earned it. Y'all got y'all Super Bowl.
their last Super Bowl was 2000. 03. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Y'all did out there and you did what you supposed to do. Niggas was paying early. Shout out to y'all. Y'all paid. Y'all hit that Cash App early. Shout out to y'all.
Checking in early, bro?
Checking it early. We gonna get this shit. I told niggas 9:32 p.m. I texted a nigga at 9 o'clock. Mind you, now the score was already like 28 to. I said 32 more minutes, bro. When you gonna give in? I think it was that point when he got smacked by Sue. Dog hit my phone with the now. Ralph hit me earlier than that, but when he got smacked by Sue and Shaquille Barrett on that one play, he was like, "All right, man." Like I told him 9:30, 9:32. I told this nigga 32 more minutes. Dog, stop fucking texting me. I was like, okay. Check in.
And Pat got time. Pat gonna be back there. You know what I'm saying?
He'll
He
be
gonna
fine. I'm not gonna call it that motherfucker though. He looked bad. It happens.
Oh no, he got his ass whooped
Yeah,
though.
he got his ass beat. We're not gonna see this
he
O-line
said it,
shit.
He kept it real. He said they beat us. He said they beat
We're
us.
gonna do this O-line shit. I don't care about the best looking incompletions.
I don't care about
I
that
don't care
O-line
about
shit
that.
because it's like, hey, the O-line. Did we say anything about the O-line last year? Did we say anything about the O-line? Them getting to the Super Bowl this year? Let's not do that shit, bro.
They ain't the main. They could have won that game.
They could have won the game. It was
They just got out. They got out. Like they got out coached, man. They just got outmanned at the end of the day. I felt like the Bucks was
They
going to be
took control
zeroed
of
in
the
though.
game off top. They just took control of the game. Like
I wasn't gonna put no faith in the Chiefs defense. Not at all.
niggas say, hey, this is what we doing this game. We're not doing that 20 yards in a quarter shit.
Tyreek Hill dead that.
I knew that would. That's never happening again. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
never
yeah.
happening again. Like,
Travis
you know what I'm
Kelce,
saying?
you drop a pass. His girlfriend salty talking about
Oh, is it the
what she
Chiefs
say?
versus the referee?
She said it's roughing the passer unless you're playing Tom. Hey, change that up.
Change it up, man.
Change that caption.
For
up,
one,
Mom.
we're not doing that in Black History Month.
Yeah.
For two, just take the L.
First of all, Tom Brady, you're a man, so yeah, like we're not gonna do that. You got your ring last year. You feel some type of way this year. It's levels to this shit, man. You just ran into the GOAT, and when you run into the GOAT, most of the times he's lost 3 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
He's come out on top 7 times. What we talking about? I'm not betting against him.
He's shown y'all not to bet against me.
Dog,
on this
niggas really
one.
bet against this man. Shout out my boy Royce. This nigga, he's like, dog,
Niggas lost some big paper too.
This
like,
man said, I'm never betting against Tom Brady again. I learned my lesson. I said, you stubborn, bro. You stubborn. You fucking
know,
stubborn. I don't know why niggas.
For some reason, niggas just thought Patty was gonna come in there and whoop up on Tom Brady again. Like, nah.
Niggas talking real spicy. I listen to Button podcast. Maul told Buttons like, nah, bro. Like, I think you was talking kind of spicy about Brady, like in a way, like you was putting Pat up there, like
Niggas
you had to recognize what his name was.
Niggas was doing that. Like
Yeah,
they was
say
on
his name.
They was on some. Hey, this is about to be some passing of the torch type shit. No, it's not like that. It's not like that, bro. No,
This ain't Jimmy G.
This is not that. This is not that. This is not that at all.
This ain't Jimmy Garoppolo in this bitch.
This is completely different shit. Like, nah, like we on a different type of stage now. That week 12 shit, that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But we on a different stage now.
And they still could have won that game.
They still could have won that game too, but we on a different stage now. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit different. You gotta come play this time.
Hey man, the vision is different when Brady out there. The vision different. The vision is different when he out there. The vision is different, bro. I remember there was a time where they called a timeout and Tom was yelling at the sideline, no, same play. Same play. Dog went back to the huddle. What happened? Touchdown.
That boy Leonard been cutting up.
Leonard Fournette was cutting up.
That boy Leonard was cutting up, boy. Shout out to Leonard, but he deserved that shit too.
Yeah.
He
I had a
deserved
big.
that shit.
When I saw that guard pulling, I said, "Oh, this touchdown." When I saw that guard pulling to that outlet, I said, "Oh, this touchdown." Because they the linebacker shot the gap. He walked in that bitch. I'm only talking about they was Chief players was holding Mike Evans all day.
For the most part, they was letting them boys play, but the flags that they did call, there were flags that needed to be called.
Yeah, but dog, in the Super Bowl, they're not gonna call a lot of that shit, bro. And then some of them plays they really wasn't holding. They was just trying to reach because the Chiefs got away with some shit too.
Chiefs been getting their ass whooped, man. That's all it come down to, bro.
Bro, you wasn't covering Chris Godwin, Mike Evans.
Niggas want to tell me, we should give Pat props because he was throwing while falling down. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not giving credit for no incompletions,
what
bro.
What that means? He's a great quarterback. He's gonna make impossible throws. That's what he does. Like, that's what he does. Like,
okay, I seen him make some bad throws too.
We've seen that happen before with Pat.
Like, he's human, but he ain't Brady.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. I think it'll be another Bills Chiefs AFC Championship game next year.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it'll be a rematch.
Don't fuck around now. Don't let that boy in Buffalo.
Josh Allen, he right there.
That's what I'm saying.
He right there. He's not too far off skill wise from Pat. That's
not what I'm saying.
He can make some throws.
He's right there with him. He got a cannon.
And he way more athletic.
He got a cannon. He's athletic. Like, he right there.
And he can do design runs. You know that's crazy because I remember his college profile. They did say he was going to be the next Cam Newton.
Who? Josh?
Yeah. Based off of the way he run, his style, like the way they make design runs for him. Like I was like, Cam.
No, he definitely Josh Allen the real deal.
He got wheels, dog.
He real deal too now.
Yeah, he is.
So quarterback position is in good hands, man. Whenever Tom do decide to hang it up, whenever Aaron, whenever Drew just need to go ahead and make that call.
Oh, he's not tapping out till he 42.
Who, Drew?
No, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers not. Yeah,
he's not getting up out of there no time.
How old Aaron is now? What? Like 36, 37?
He was born in 83. So he's 37.
37? Yeah, he's not hanging up no time soon.
No, he want to get
fuck
another
around
one
be on a
bad.
different team. No, I feel he'll be on a different team soon.
Packers say they ain't getting rid of him.
Huh?
Packers say they ain't getting rid of him. He might be on another team when he 40, 41. He want another ring bad.
He need one though. He do need one for his resume.
Drew Brees, go ahead and hang it up.
Don't even try to come back. Another ring would justify his resume though.
Drew Brees, don't even try to get another one. Let it go.
Drew need to go ahead and hang it up, but
let Jameis get that.
I need Aaron. I wouldn't mind seeing Aaron get another ring though. He do need that though.
Yeah, me too. He's a great talent, but at the end of the day, it's levels. And there's one man that stands alone by himself. I'm not putting nobody else in his class when it comes to this quarterback shit.
I don't want to hear that Peyton Manning shit no more, man. Peyton Manning's a great quarterback on his own accord, but he's not. He was never a Tom Brady. Like, you know
who's sitting at the GOAT table as far as athletes? You see, being at that
Brady, Jordan, Floyd, all at the same table by
themselves. You put Serena in there?
Oh yeah, Serena up there too. I
wouldn't argue nobody putting them in there, but them the main three for me.
Them the main
but
three.
If you want to do a 4, I'll put Serena.
Serena's at that table too, though. Like as far as like when Serena was dominating tennis, bro, she was kicking all them white girls' ass, bro. Like real talk.
Somebody try to tell me Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. All right, so like we got Serena, Floyd, Brady, Jordan. That's it at that table, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when these four, he ain't dominate. Was he as dominant as the other three athletes? No.
He's not as dominant. He just could pitch.
He can pitch good.
He was one of the quickest pitchers. Like he had the fastest fastball and shit like that. And he did.
You talking about 100+ miles per hour?
He had that heat before, like it was really like known to be like, yeah.
Greg Maddux was like that.
He
was.
Greg was one of them. Now, like
who was the other pitcher from the Braves? Him and somebody else used to put in work.
I can't remember the other dude's name.
Greg was that dude.
Greg was the man after Nolan.
You had Greg, then you had Randy Johnson,
and then I stopped watching baseball after that era.
Randy Johnson pegged the fucking bird.
All you saw was the feathers in that moment.
All you saw was feathers. I knew that was dead on sight. Dead on sight. Dead on sight. I
That
was
bird
like, what
ain't
the
that
fuck?
bird ain't no wood hit his ass either, bro. Real talk. Like you ever like people say like he ain't no wood in him.
No, he really didn't. He died on instant.
That bird ain't know what the fuck happened to him, bro. Like
I said, God damn. But yeah, somebody said no. I said, dog, get that shit up out of here. I'm not putting Michael Phelps up there.
I'm not doing
Care
that.
about
I'll put Usain Bolt up there though. Usain
Next tier.
next year.
Next year, man. It's no disrespect. I'm
Nah,
just talking
you
about
right,
the
you right,
dominance,
yeah,
bro.
you
Like
right,
the
you
dominance
right.
of these, like
Usain
Floyd.
dominated too now, but
He did, but he
Usain-
did. But Floyd, was he as dominant as Floyd
Floyd never lost.
or Jordan or Tom Brady? Like Floyd never lost, and this man got belts. Like he has beaten everybody, bro. This man got like.
Track and field sport is hard to dominate.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
hard to
That's why I say I wouldn't mind putting Usain up there because
I think it's harder to dominate in boxing.
He's dominated. He's dominated track and field, bro. And you gotta think with track and field.
They only get 4 years.
Okay, so I feel like
the
Serena.
window short for runners, bro.
Man held it down for like 12. And he
No.
dominated for at least 8 of those years.
Nah, Usain was running for a minute, bro. Usain was running
So
for.
04 Olympics, 08 and 12.
Did he not win all gold? Did he not stop?
No, I'm asking. Was he dominating 04 in
Hold
Olympics?
on, did Usain ran the 04? Usain ran 04?
No, he didn't run it.
So it was 08, 12?
08 and 12.
Was it 16? I don't think he participated 16, did he?
3.
He did do 3 Olympics though. I don't think it was 04 though.
But all I know is what was it? The second one when he stopped sprinting and looked back.
That was 08.
This is the Olympics, bro.
I feel
Nobody,
you.
I ain't never seen nobody do that. That means he was running so fast that he decreased his speed and still broke. Man, you can't fuck with that.
Yeah, that world record is crazy. What is it, 9 point something? 9.6?
And like you say, like the
And they
window,
changed that all the
win-
time. That one has been standing.
the window short for track and field artists. Like you got like for
That's right.
athletes. I'm sorry, like
so
the
when you
window-
get to the stage, basically, you got to take advantage.
Incredible.
no, like you gotta think like all right, like what was the dude name from '96? Michael Johnson. He was one of them dudes. Like you had Michael, you had Maurice. What was his, Maurice Green? He was like you had to think like these dudes like they be dominant for they had like a short spurt of being there. Usain did that shit for a minute, bro. For a minute, you gotta put Usain up there too. Like
There's only one other dude that came close to him, and that was in the 200 meters or some shit like that. But Usain dominate. He dominated, bro. I just think he's one of those athletes you can say could dominate. I mean, he's one of the.
I had to
fastest
think
dudes
about
you
that
could
just
ever
now.
see.
You gotta put Usain up there too. Usain is up there, bro. But yeah, like that table's not that much people at that table though. Like really not. But for a fact, for sure, if I just had to go with 3, it's gonna be Floyd, Tom, and Michael. That's it. Like
Them 3 dominance is all on the same level.
yeah,
That's
like
why I said that.
yeah, like as far as pure dominating something though, like with no type of breaks or drop offs and talent quality wise, it gotta be them 3.
Yeah, like they all.
Tom, this 20 years for Tom now. Like Tom ain't even in his down years. Like Tom still has been.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to win in football because it requires so much other factors to go right too. But to be that dominant at the quarterback position and like you be the reason why you've won 7 most of the time, like
got there 10 times now.
10?
That's half his career.
that's just like Jordan. Jordan won the championship more than half the time he was in Chicago. He was there 11, won 6. Brady been to 10, played 20. Like people don't do shit like that. That's hard as fuck to do, bruh. That's hard as fuck to do. So them 3 is like, yeah, those are like the holy trinity, bruh.
That Floyd shit though, it'd be wild how people just on a wide.
They don't give Floyd his.
They don't give him his.
Colin probably was the only one when they did. Remember when they did
He
the?
don't inspire. Like for me, I would never replace Muhammad Ali with Floyd Mayweather because
Well, they two different. It's 2 different fights though.
of the type of fighter he was
Yeah.
in the era in which he did it in, and also what he stand for.
Yeah, I would never do that now. But as far as
for me, don't stand for shit. I'll stand by Muhammad Ali as a man.
yeah, that's.
I love Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, but as a person, I don't really care.
It's the same thing when people say LeBron or Jordan. LeBron got outside of basketball. LeBron is that dude, but we talk about just sports. It's different. You got
And in which he did that shit after he had to sit down all that time, dog. Nobody, I don't think you could.
He came back strong. He did.
Somebody that it just mathematically.
He went away in his prime.
The universe was against him, bro. For him to beat a fighter like George Foreman at his age. is
32, right?
Fucking impossible.
32?
Like 36.
No, he wasn't that old, bro.
He was like
He beat him twice
34.
or once?
He was 34. He was 34.
Did they fight twice or just one time?
34.
Didn't they fight twice?
They fought twice, but the fight,
The Rumble in the
first
Jungle,
one-
he was 32, I think, bro.
he was 34.
I don't think he was
had
that
to-
old, bro.
He went down in his prime, like late 20s, came back. Then they had to reestablish him, and then he finally got to fight.
He might have been.
So he was coming off of his prime years, and that's what everybody kept talking about. You know, you're in your mid 30s. How do you expect to compete with somebody in their prime? They ain't nothing. That's an incredible feat, bro.
I feel
The
you.
whole world is telling you, bro, you about to get murdered by this dude. You watch one of your greatest rivals go down in like 2 rounds.
But yeah, man, that dominant shit is real. It was always a conversation about Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. That shit been dead.
That shit super dead. Like
That Joe Montana shit, not hearing
I'm
it.
not trying to- and
Somebody
I'm
tried to
straight-
come my comment with that.
niggas always
Joe
wanna do
Montana
this-
said no.
Niggas throw this Joe Montana shit out when we
No.
talk Tom Brady. No, like
Oh, he's better than him.
no,
Yeah, Tom is.
it's not close. It's
Bro,
not
my
close,
grandfather
man.
has watched every single Super Bowl.
It's not
He's
close,
even
man.
told me Tom Brady surpassed Joe Montana for me, like kind of early, because I'd never seen nobody read defenses like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. My grandfather said this now. He's like, I love Joe Montana, but Tom Brady just does things better than him. And I'm talking about a man who's seen every Super Bowl. Come on, man.
And Montana up
Yeah,
there. Like,
but
we
no, he's
taking
not
him from
fucking with
Montana,
him.
But he's not Tom Brady, bro. Like
It's Tom and then everybody else. That's how that shit go.
He gets that now.
I think it was that before. I think had he lost, it would have been the same for me.
He's literally the Thanos of the NFL.
Bruh. And he did a one and done.
The ending and the beginning.
This man pulled a Kawhi Leonard, bruh.
Literally got the gauntlets.
Yeah.
Literally has a hand. 1, 2. No, you can't fuck with Tom. Tom is the man. I give
the
He
thing
did a
about-
one and done,
the
bruh.
thing about Tom, like if you really watch his career, he take every game week by week. It's not like a.
Exactly.
It's not like a. You know, like every he treats every game the same, bro.
He does. He really does. He works on his craft, bro. Like, and for him to be 199 overall, 6th round, Thomas Edward Brady Jr., the GOAT. Shit is just amazing, man. Shit is amazing. I'd be interested to see if they was ever do, and even back to that Floyd shit. Like you talking about, like on the media level, like no one really give him his just
They don't
due.
give him his respect.
Like
at
Colin
all,
was
bro.
like the only one when they did the best athlete over the last 25 years. Like nobody else had him up there. Colin put that man number 1 because he should have been number 1.
Never lost. Who did he lose to?
If you talking about
And
dominance,
this is when people were saying, like, you know, at first it was, you know, he too flashy and shit like that. He started going to the ring and killing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Then it's, he don't knock people out no more. Well, for one, he stopped knocking people out because he was breaking his hands too much, beating people ass. So now I'm just gonna go strictly technical on niggas.
but even when he was going technical, he was beating niggas ass. Even
No,
think,
that's what I'm saying. Like
he
even,
fucked Shane Mosley up.
Even as a strictly technical fighter, you still
Yeah.
can't fuck with him because now it's like, all right, at first I was just using half brain, half brute strength. Now I'm just using I'm gonna use 95% brain, 5% brute strength, and I'm gonna get to the place where I need to get my points, get my hits off, and nobody's gonna be able to hit me like that. And that's what he's been doing. So now you mad because he's completely mastered boxing. So now you run away. Now you guys say he run away from people. He don't run away from nobody. He don't have to. Like I have never seen a boxer be as comfortable as Floyd is in the boxing ring. Like he knows where everything's at in the boxing ring. Gotta give it up to that man, bro.
100%. Shout out to all the goats, man. So you got anything else before we get up out of here, man, or that's it?
I'm good, man. Just want y'all boys to be more wise when y'all bet y'all money on these against the goats, man. Like y'all gotta be more cautious with your financials and your chicken, man. 'Cause niggas will take your chicken. You know you hop in that water betting against some of the goats, man. It'd be easy money. It really do. So that's all I got to say, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all be safe out here in this rain. You're gonna be getting a lot of rain these next couple of days.
I see the play with this rainy Valentine's Day though, man. There's gonna be a lot of babies pop up in October, bro.
You think so?
I see the play. You see the play, Seth? You ain't fucking with it?
I ain't fucking with it.
We don't gotta fuck with it, but we.
Baby making weather.
Yeah, you see it though. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
And I do see a lot. I see a lot going on the internet today. A lot of people reaching. A lot of people reaching. They reaching. It's a good time to be alive.
It always is, man. It always is, bro. You know, like we say every episode, man. If you hear anything on the show that gets you in your feelings, always remember.
We're just messages.
We out.